It was about 5 years ago, my freshman year, when I was approached by the man soon to be called Moonshine. He asked me if I wanted to do a rock and roll radio show, and I most certainly did. First thing we had to do was think of a name. We came up with the name of Brain Damage. For you see, we named it Brain Damage because Moonshine and I, we have brain damage. But as we've been performing the show for the past 5 years, we've realized that it isn't us with the brain damage. It's you.
Rob, show starts in 5 seconds. Come on, man. Let's go. Fuck.
Folks, we just decided to do a double block of Beatles. Why the hell not? I'm Moonshine.
DJ Trips.
And the Brewer. You are listening to Bearcast, coming at you live from the Jack and Jones Schrader Studio, part of the Electronic Media Division of CCM. Bearcast. UC, Student Internet Radio. You can call us into the studio
At 513-556-4529. Moonshine could say that in his sleep. No joke.
Mainstream music.
I hate it so much.
When you think about it, the most popular top 10 charts, you're basically spoon-fed.
Mass marketed, mass media music that's just forced down your throat.
We're tired of this mainstream music that's pumped out.
You just hear the same 20 or 30 songs over and over and over again.
We're trying to make people realize, hey, there's a story behind your music.
It's about the history. It's about the understanding of how the music came about. It's about the story behind the music, and it's about actually good music.
People don't research enough into what they listen to.
We're actually there researching music, talking it out, learning things as we go as well. And hopefully, when you listen to the show, it'll inspire you to look back into your genre's music that you personally like, and you'll research it yourself and find the story behind it.
We have a lot of local artists that we put on the show, and these are really good talents from right around the area.
We're going to do Dirty Governors, the Josh Eagle, City Tillers, White Soots.
Oh yeah.
Logan Venderlick. We're going to be playing the Debauchees.
But I really love that Bearcast Radio doesn't force anything down you. So you just get whatever music you can via the internet through these great shows like Brain Damage.
Can you imagine going in for surgery and hearing, the day destroys the light, light divides the day, tried to run, tried to hide.
So Moonshine and I decided that traditional radio wasn't going to be the way that we did things. So we pioneered what we call interactive radio. Basically deliver a piece of content, and then we let the audience, our listeners, decide the outcome. We do this by votes. We have callers message us on Facebook, text messages.
And it gives you a better give and take with your audience, and you just have a better connection with them.
But not only listen, but put their own 2 cents in.
It just makes it for a much more cohesive environment between the two parties.
You see shows like American Idol on television. American Idol is like one of the #1 shows. And why is that? Well, that's because the audience is controlling their content. The perfect example of this is our guitarist playoffs.
The guitarist playoffs were great. My favorite part was...
we pick 16 guitarists in a March Madness style format, and they battle each other to move on to the next round. All right, Moonshine, we just had our last battle for the championship, Page versus Hendrix.
Boom, it comes down to the wire.
We just gave our votes. Now we got your votes, people.
Jimmy Page. Jimmy Page is the man. Jimmy Page is going to win.
Katie from Columbus
I trust in the people.
has got Hendrix.
Uh-oh.
Amy has Hendrix.
Okay.
Chad from Cleveland
Uh-huh.
has Hendrix.
Oh, God. So what's the tally on all that?
And our boy BT from Columbus is also going Hendrix. And if you include the votes from us,
What's the
that
tally?
means
What's the tally?
that means Hendrix wins the guitarist playoff.
People hear this music and just be a part of it.
You get listeners calling in, why did you pick that guy to be in this tournament?
Making the list and then having the draft and just, having fun with my co-hosts because they're goofballs. And, just messing around.
I barely know that story.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. What was the question again?
Traditional radio, there's nothing wrong with it in a sense, but it's not relevant anymore in our society, especially with our generation of kids who are growing up to basically be their own directors. And there's people who say that radio is dying, and I don't think it's dying. It just needs a kick in the ass.
Ouch.
And we're going to give it to it.
It's time for the Beatles. It's time for our goodbyes. Brewer.
I'll see you guys next time.
Moonshine saying the jar is empty. I'll see you next week, Thursday night at 10.
This is DJ Tripp saying, rock your life. Don't let your life rock you. The three of us will be back here Thirsty Thursday, Cincinnati. Peace.
Think I'll call that my own heaven. If there is ever such a place. Snowballs, they are like favorite candy. Living your whiskey, kept nearby and handy. And darkness turned bright by the smiles and the lights of the good-natured people that are so few and far between.